Universe, how's it going? A little bit early? Well, not too early. Not too early, my friends. Or lack thereof. No, I was intending on... Oh, no, I already have. I'm all prepped. I'm ready to go. We're all good. Although I was just kind of like moaning to myself, as I do, when nothing's going on and we're in the dark. I was complaining to myself about just YouTube's categorization and stuff. I'm like, it'd be really useful if there was just like an RPG, TTRPG, say, or even, I mean, not even that. How about if we just had like a hobby section? That'd be nice. Can we have a hobby section, YouTube, please? No hobbies. Because I don't feel like it's entertainment. I mean, maybe it should be. Maybe I should be entertaining. Bum, 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 bum. How does a slime make themselves entertaining? I don't know. Failing that level of entertainment. Yeah, so that was just something that was niggling away at me. I quite like VStream. VStream doesn't really care. It's all good to go. Twitch is fine. It's got a role-playing section, which is great. But YouTube, so when you put it into gaming, right, YouTube will often randomly assign you to a game that it thinks you're playing. And I'm pretty sure that's why some of my videos have actual viewers, like post stream. Because I reckon they're the ones, and I've not checked. I might, if I cared, check to see if they're all like World of Warcraft. The ones that have views, and the ones that don't have views aren't World of Warcraft. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Anyway, me rambling, complaining, as I do. So we're playing CyberGeneration. It's the last episode on CyberGeneration. Our kind of wizards, our people with nanites in the brain, raided a retailer's... Oh, there's a dog barking outside. Yes, I can hear the dog. I don't know if you can hear the dog, but I can. They raided realtors, people that sell estate agents. That's one. They raided an estate agent's logbooks and managed to run down the fortress and got the records of somewhere where they might be able to stay. So this episode, I expect Sin, Slip, and Co. Our glorious collection of but one thing I was going to check, actually. But yes, our glorious group of freedom fighters might find themselves home this session. Uh-oh, that was wrong. Oh, no, here we are. But I don't need to see that. That can go away. It's gone away. Okay, cool. Let's go here. No. The computer was trying to size my window to fit somewhere. And no, don't fit anywhere. You're not supposed to fit. You're already the right size. Look, I'm perfect in the corner when we like this. Don't do this to me. But it tried. It tried to do it to me. But I resisted. Because I'm a resistant soul. What I was going to do, I think there was an update to tabletop audio. So I was going to go, does it look like there are any interesting categories? New in this update. What's new in this update? New standard tracks? I don't know. Import? Should we import them? Import entries. Sure, whatever. New tracks. What have we got? At Sorrow's Edge. Binary Waves. Dark Mirage. Forest Down. Forest Fae. Lament of the Ancestors. Mist and Mystery. Ruins of a Kingdom. None of those quite sound like what we're looking for. So let's get back into atmospheric sci-fi. What have we got in here? Neon Detective. Atmosphere, winter. I always like wintry tracks. I always think they're before I click on anything, who knows? What's the first one we're going to click on? Like, again, these are which one are these? Tabletop RPG. I am patron. They are good. You should get. It will be good. You will enjoy. Those are words that have come out of my mouth. The mouth of a slime. Another thing I still haven't decided on where does the monitor go, but not the monitor, the camera. But hey ho, here we are. Something I always think that Windows should have acquired by now, is the ability to just like right click on a window and stay on top. That'd be cool. I used to use KDE when I used Linux, and they had all those things: combat, suspense, themes, atmosphere. Have we already got sci-fi atmosphere? Let's have a look. Sci-fi atmosphere, yeah. Have we got themes? Sci-fi themes. Let's import that one as well. Cyberpunk War. Cool. That sounds amazing. Let's have a quick check to see if we like this. Oh, and I should probably put the audio through my headset and not through not my headset, because otherwise I can't hear anything. There we go. Oh, that's lots of pew-pew-pews. Don't think that's the one. Shoo. I'd like to imagine that Neon Detective is a good tune. I mean, Neon Detective. It sounds like it should be cyberpunky. Yeah, that'll do. I think it's one I normally use. So yeah, we ran this fortress. We got the data. We can turn the audio down a bit. Oh, I've already complained about that one before. This is the setup. That was a setup even. So let's find out what kind of building we found, right? Before we go into our next scene. What kind of building was it? The building. Domicile, locations. See. Struggling. Helpful. Okay, so the building's in. Don't edit. Right. So the building is in a deprived area with a strong sense of community. Okay, cool. That's interesting. So if we click on locations, what do we get out of this? Anything interesting out of this? 40. Helpful again. 48. No, not really very useful. Domicile. Portal. Light. That doesn't make me think of anything. Domicile. Oh, you know what I do have? I don't have my camera set up, but sorry, that's useless. Roomy Bleak, that's good. Well, we'll keep that. I've got a location crafter here with descriptors. So let me roll a D100. Let's roll a D100 in here. Roll. What do we get? 98. So that is watery. Watery and 55. Messy and watery. Messy and watery. Well, that makes me think of only one thing. Only one thing can be messy and watery. A sewage, an abandoned, and what's the word? abandoned and condemned. That's a word, right? But not so much that they're going to destroy it, because we're looking for permanent. We're looking for permanent residents, and condemned because it's like a disgusting brownfield site. They can't even put poor people's houses on it. Or there's no money in it in this area. An abandoned and condemned sewage treatment facility, which interesting might be perfect for our intention, right? Because our intention is to, start building up for all intents and purposes, a commune for other Yogangers. So this almost feels, this is pretty excellent. Cool. So I reckon the next scene. So what scene are we on? What scene were we on? Scene 1? We'd only done scene 1. Okay, so let's change you to a heading. Heading? Yeah, heading. Heading 2. Setup. Let's give this a heading 2. Yeah? Yeah, heading 2 for the setup. Do we need a heading 1? Probably. Well, we probably have one for, like, just scenes, right? Keep it all nice and organised. Heading 1. So right. We've got to remember of our things, right? V-trodes and virtuality are everywhere, so we need to remember this. Again, V-trodes are like augmented reality that exists everywhere, and everyone uses them all the time. And Jews don't sell out Jews. Jews aren't killers. Jews are family, right? So, whilst even in the case of like mega violent gangs and go gangers and that lot, and goths and the rest of them, even though they might be, in the case of like the mega violence of the go gangers or the goths, rather violent, and they might start violence, they don't bully people. They don't kind of go out of their way to make people miserable. They fight because it's, they enjoy it. They don't fight because they want to hurt. As in, they don't want to fight people who who aren't able to defend themselves. Because there's no fun in it, right? Okay, cool. So it was Sin and Chip that ran the data for. So they're pretty tired, right? And they're hungry because after a run, characters after a net run, the wizards are tired. Wizards are tired and hungry. So that actually means that there's something else that we need to do whilst we're out checking out this place, right? So we need to deal with this. Deal with the hunger. We can come back with some chips. Fucking dog's going again. I don't hate dogs. I'm fine with dogs. Dogs are fine. Absolutely wonderful. Love a dog. Cool. So right. So scene 2. So our expected scene is Slip. Who are the other older ones? We've noted that down somewhere, didn't we? Just for quick reference. Did we? Yes. Slip. No. Slip isn't a kid. Slip's grown up. Sin is the kid. Right. So that means those 3 are kind of the young ones. Then we've got Charm. How old's Charm? Charm's 14. So we've got Charm, Fade, 12. Or Fade's in betweeny. Yeah. Charm, Slip, Chip. Chip's tired though. Chip can sleep on the bus. I think is the case there. But we'll find out what happens. So Slip, Chip. Well, we'll take Face because Chip's tired. Right? We already said it. Chip and Sin are kind of like in bed. Oh, so hungry. They're so hungry. They need food, and we don't have any food. Slip, Face, and Charm. Right. What skills have they got? Charm's got scanner. Okay. I'm going to bring Oak as well, right? Because Oak's fine. Oak. These four are going. No, it's not face, it's fade. I keep thinking face because they're faces, right? Fade. Oak and Slip and Fade arrive at the run down sewer. Not sewer, it was sewage. Sewage plant. Right. That's what I expect is the opening scene. So let's check. Scene alteration. To chat. 3. Okay. Scene was altered. Scene was altered. How do you think the scene was altered? Oak arrived at a rundown sewage plant. Was what we were expecting to happen. What do we think the altering is? This is where the whole... Ooh, what do we... Ooh, look at that. Zero viewers everywhere. I appreciate it. We're good at this. We are top streamer. I really wish that you could just turn the viewer numbers off. That would be great. I'd like to not know. I'd like it to be a surprise when I go onto the machines. I go, in a grand total of 2 hours, 0 people bothered to watch. And I'm like, well, that's fine, because I'm not here for the people. I'm here for me. Me. Scene adjust. Remove a character. Okay. Well, one of the characters isn't there. One of the characters isn't there. Charm. What was Charm? Charm's the Beastie. I want the Beastie to be there. So Fade isn't there. Actually, you know what? We've done plenty with Slip. Slip is back at home looking after the others. Right, just making sure they don't cause chaos. Maybe she's out getting some food. But we've got Fade, Charm, and Oak. So Charm is kind of in charge. So that's how the scene is altered. So first off, is there any security? Question mark. Let's see. Is there any security? Fake question. Is there any security? I think it's unlikely because, 9. Yes. Okay. So, yes. There is security. It is remote monitoring of the site. All right. Can we get access to the site easily? Question mark. Can we get access to a site easily? Let's find out. Unsure? Yeah, that's fine. 16, yes. Yes, the fence towards the back of the facility has been taken down. Are there any useful amenities nearby? Question mark. Because this is kind of like an industrial area with like housing scattered around, possibly a shanty town. Let's ask that actually. Is there a shanty town nearby? Question mark. Let's see. Is there a shanty town nearby? Uh-oh. Control Z. Control C. I accidentally hit Control V. I think this is likely. Because of, there's a strong community here. 92. No. No, in fact, one was recently cleared by CorpSec. That's a problem, eh? So that means there are probably still people who were part of it nearby. And that's probably why, the shantytown was taken down, and now most of the people are kind of like scattered throughout the industrial complexes, right? I reckon, is there a bus link? Yeah, question mark. Just getting a general sense of the area, right? Ah, fuck. There we go. Control B apparently brings something up. Bookmarks. Definitely don't want people seeing them. That'd be terrible. Is there a bus link here? No. Okay. No. No. But there is a tram station. There's a tram station. Not trams. It's America. Americans don't know what trams are anymore. There's a metro station nearby. Okay. So we're gonna the three of them. Enter the facility. I guess, is there anyone in the facility? Question mark. Given what we've just said, it seems kind of like maybe, probably, likely. Yeah. No, that's weird. Oh, of course, because I often forget how this works, right? So I should really have asked, is the facility empty? Right, we'll turn that around. Is the facility empty? Because sometimes I forget what way around the numbers go. So basically, the lower the number, the lower the chance of there being a yes, right? That's how it works. Not the higher the number, the higher the chance of a yes. No, wait. The lower the number, the lower the chance for a yes. Yes? Yes. Okay, good. So we'll flip that around and go, is it empty? No. So we can presume that the place currently has folks who used to be in the surrounding area living there. So, right. So the characters enter the building. Do the residents hide and wait in the shadows for the characters? Question mark. Wait, so we're more likely to get a no. Are the residents unaware of the characters' presence? Spelt with letters. There we go. Fake question. Donk, donk. 16. Yes. Okay, so we're unaware of the character's presence. So they're kind of milling about in one of the buildings. Because if we kind of imagine, let's save that a second. If we go to the journal and we add a page and we add a whiteboard, sewer plant, right? Create page, and we kind of the sewer plant is probably like if we don't worry about scale. Right. Sewer plant is like, yay, right? And it's like some of those big kind of like poop sprayers, right? At the back, right? There's probably like a little watch station on each of them. So I used to work at a company that ran these, and you'd get amazing tomatoes, right? Everyone who worked there had because the tomatoes, the seeds survive for transport into the sewer station, and then they start to grow in these things, and they're really healthy apparently, as in like the tomatoes, not eating them, but even then eating them is fine apparently. So, and then the main building, I guess we'll probably have something a bit like this, right? And then like an access road that comes up like this. For there's like a warehousey kind of garage thing here, right? Garage. We'll have like the main doors here. It's probably way too big, but as noted, not to scale. And a little door back here. And let's say this here is like 3 stories big. This is 2. Yeah, that looks good. So it's something like that, right? For the sewer plant. Safe. And there's kind of pipes and stuff all about. So that's the sewer plant. Hey. Close. Yeah, there you go. This thing doesn't really work very well. Just as a FYI, right? Definitely need some new versions of it. There used to be another whiteboard program, but that's not updated anymore. So this is the one we've got. Do the old check for message thing. No messages. We're perfectly safe and alone here. Cool. So we come in to this area probably, and there's a group of folk in here, right? So there's a group of people in the like the warehouse garagey thing. And what are we gonna do? Well, they haven't noticed us, but we've noticed them. Who's there again? Charm Fade Oak. Charm Fade Oak. Charm Fade and Oak. So, I mean, what we're going to do, I feel, is kind of just go up to them, right? Charm, Fade, and Oak. Go up to the collection of sorry-looking adults who are engaged in energetic conversation. Right? Because I reckon they are talking about how they can get the corpsec goons to leave them alone. What we got as like skills? Bolter, alchemist, scanner. Okay. Right. So the kids go up to them and they're like, okay, I kind of presume that in this situation, they're not, I doubt anyway, but they are bad folk. But let's, where did that one go? I must have accidentally closed it. And I don't need this open. I just want this, and this. Right. Let's what do we think we're going to do? Yeah, I mean, we go up. This is where I always get I wonder about when scenes should start and scenes should end. So they've basically turned up, we've walked into this place, there are these folks. That's kind of, we're still in scene, man. Nothing major's happened yet. And they turn around and go, welcome, because we already know the place is friendly, right? We had that, when we checked, right? Helpful and warning. Was it helpful and warning? No, it was struggle but helpful, right? Which makes sense for they're having to deal with evictions by a corporation. It's probably not CorpSec. It's probably another small kind of area management corporation. Another estate agent, property developer kind of thing. So the question is, what... Right, yeah. So we go up. Hey, is this your place? And they're like, oh yes, we've recently relocated here. Ah, right. What is it you do around here? Well, we're currently organising to kind of mount a protest against the corporate security of a company that wants to run us out of here. Oh, right, okay, cool. That sounds rad. We like the sound of that. What company is it that's trying to run you out of town? And they're like, oh, it's let's have a look. Let's see if we can find a new thread, new window, right? We good? We're good. We've not suddenly jumped onto the new window. Let's do a random cyberpunk corporation generator. Sci-fi corp name generator, that'll do. Perchance. Oh my word, that's like. We will go for. And the reason why this building is still fine is that, as noted before, no one wants it. So this is going to be. Although not them, but I feel like that's a name of a company that probably does the security. So, corporate security for the company in question. And then what's the company called? None of these are very good. Maybe Epsilon Renewables. Nah. Then Bongo, that sounds not great. Generate more. Chlorine Group. Cobra Worth Holdings. That's the one. Not here. We want to go here. We want to go here. Over here. Here. There. That's the one. There we go. What company? Cobra Worth Holdings. Now, as a question, do the adults think the kids are a bit weird? Question mark. Faint question. Actually, because remember, no is more likely, right? Do the adults help the kids without questioning? No. Okay, right. So they don't help the kids without questioning. Do the adults help the kids without questioning? No, because even though they're helpful, everyone's in it for themselves, and so yeah, there's of course going to be some toing and froing on the logistics of the situation, because the kids are like, oh well, we need someone to stay. The place where we're at the moment is running short on time. And also something, is anyone anyone here suffering from the carbon plague? Question mark. No. Okay. No. Good. So no one's here suffering from the carbon plague. And we're like, okay, so has anyone kind of thought about disabling the security device? We haven't. So we do know that there is security. Let's take a look at our character sheets a second. Get us to blend. Go, thief stuff, street fight, blend in. Gen speed, get a clue. Okay, get a clue. 6 and probably int, right? So 6, 12. I reckon this is a 15 target, so let's roll a d10. Okay, right. So we've noticed the Fade is aware of the cameras and has been avoiding them. Fade's like, have you taken some of these cameras are still working, and the people there are like, what do you mean some of the cameras are still working? And they look around, this place doesn't have any power. And like, well, clearly some of the cameras around here are working. I spotted some on my way in. And they're like, how on earth would you know that? Well, this is what we do. We find interesting places and we, get into them. And we're like, oh, well, that's quite worrying. So what we should do, I guess, clearly the adults haven't noticed these so far. So, we reckon, is anyone actively responding to the security cameras? Question mark. It's a low priority place, so I reckon very unlikely. Probably just unlikely. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother rolling. No. In fact, the computer at the other end is turned off. The computer at the other end is off at the moment. So we're going to go. Well, we could probably kind of sort those out for you, right? We can probably sort those out for you, and maybe take a look at the security system. And also, so they're not willing to help out. None of them have a plague. Do they know about the plague, right? Do they know about the carbon plague? They've got to know about it. It's all over the radio, right? So they're not going to do anything for us, so without us doing something for them. So what we're going to do is, we offer to deal with Cobraworth Holdings, and they all laugh at us because we're just kids. Real nice suggestion, kids, but this is grown-up business. And we're like, yeah, right, cool, whatever. We'll get on it. And they head back, right? So I reckon that things didn't really go our way during that. So I reckon our chaos factor's gone up. But scene 3. Ting gets back to the squat. Right? Ting gets back to the squat. that's for the opening for the next scene, we expect. So, scene alteration, check. 8. Yeah. Okay, so we get the crew gets to the squat and relays the information to Slip and Co. And of course, like, so again, another kind of rundown area, so there wasn't really any virtuality going on. Probably. We need to remember the Vtrodes and the virtuality. They are essential to our remembering. But, sans that, scene 3, we've got back to the squat without a problem. We tell the others about Cobra Worth, holdings, and how we've kicked folk out of their homes, and we gotta do something about it. Well, this is Slip's territory, right? Slip's territory, and Oak to a degree, right? And Fade. So what we want to do, I reckon it's reasonably easy to look up. So we look up the corporate office of Cobra Worth. We can ask a question: Is Cobra Worth in the CBD? Question mark. No. Okay. No, it's run out of a. Let's have a look at Night City. It's run out of a. Yeah, it's run out of a section in the Corp Zone. Well, what's 49? Oh, what it is really hard to read. So that's a stadium, so it's probably not there. What's 31? 31? It's an arcology. Probably not there. 25? What's 25? High Court Plaza Hotel. Probably not there either. 30? What's 30? Medical Center. Probably not there. 39? What's in 39? City Police Precinct. Definitely not there. 48? What have we got in 48? Camden Court High Security Condos. That's High Security Condos. No, that's 51. That'll be in the outer zone. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are they? City Hall, City Library, City Museum, Halls of Justice. Blech. 37? What's 37? Night City University. Now, if we say it's kind of like in this, there's a building 25 just behind the hotel, right? That's probably a multi-story. It's a floor in that building. So what we need to check, because we've not checked for this, is Masaku's maps, scenes, sci-fi scenes. Do we have an office? Udo Station Market. That's exciting. Ruined Highway, Iron Giant's Heart, car crash, hangar. Well, we'll worry about it when we get there. Stop it. Get out of there. Cool. Right. So it's around the it's just near the hospital. Not hospital, hotel. No, it's run out of a single floor office behind the hotel in the Corp Zone. Can we get a map? Question mark. See, can we get a map? Vague question. So we've got 2 thingamajiggies, so it's kind of likely. 15? Is that a map? That's a map. So yes. Yes, we have a map of the office. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the plan. Ghost slip. Because this is kind of Slip's territory, right? Along with Face and Oak. Fade and Oak. We're gonna we're gonna get into reception and get to the office. And get to the office by pretending to be. Uh-oh, what are you doing? Shoo. By pretending to be the boss's kids. Then we're gonna. What are we gonna do? Steal their records? Fill the place full of dye. What we need to get something that will stop them from harassing the residents of their future home. How are they going to do that? Well, it'd be really useful, goes Oak, if we had some kind of records on them. Alternatively, says Fade, we could. I like the idea of records, but if there aren't any records, we could plant something in their building, and then they'll be tied up. Slip is like, okay, those are both good options. Maybe we could maybe we could get in there and do a PR stunt, right? Go in, say that they're throwing out orphans and you know the needy, and publish that over the VTROnet. That's a possibility. Yeah, like it. We could say that they're, because remember, one of the problems is, of course, is that most people are going to get their kind of desensitized to a lot of the news. But what we're going to have to, but that seems like kind of the way to go about it, right? We're going to go in there a bit like the act out, act up stuff. We're going to go in there. We're going to glitter bomb and stink bomb the building. Maybe steal some records and record it all. And we'll set up some spray machines to kind of like spray free East Town from corporate oppression. And so we're going to call where we were East Town. Right, no, let's call it Night Town. We're in Night City. It's Night Town. So it's going to be like free Night Town. They'll record it and then they'll find a way of getting it. Well, they can, right, live stream it because they've got the wizards, right? So that's kind of their plan. They're gonna get in there. They're gonna pretend to be the CEO's kids. Get onto the floor. And then they're gonna cause havoc. So charm. Who we got? Who are our littlest angels? Slip 4 plus 6. So she's a 10. Charm is 7 plus 4 is 7. So they're an 11. She's a 10. Sin is a 12. Oak is also a 12. No, Oak's not opened up. Oak? What are you, Oak? Oh, wow. Oak, 8. Oh, well, Oak's a 13. Chip is not a little angel. All right, so Fade's an 8 and a 5. Okay, Fade is going to get in there, right? The reason we pick Fade is because Fade also has face dance, right? So Fade's going to get in there. And Fade is going to... Chip is going to make a... we've got the data tab. That's what we'll do. Okay, that's the plan. That's the initial plan. Fade's going to get in, right? You're going to pretend to be the guy's son. Question: does the CEO does the CEO have kids? Let's find out. Where'd you go? Here you go. Does the CEO have any kids? Is the CEO a breeder? 27. I reckon that's a yes. Yes. I said, hey, but they do have kids, so they've got kids. Can we? I mean, I think we definitely can, right? We've got two wizards. It's, the 21st century. It's 2027. Virtuality is everywhere. The internet is everywhere. So definitely we can get a copy. We can get a screen of what they look like, right? So with that, can we get more than just a screen, right? If we go to Sin again, and Sin skill network 4, and their intelligence is 6, so that's 10. Well, let's just see. Let's give them a roll to see if they can find anything just on the internet. 12. No, not really. So we're going to have a look to see if just can the group... Does the CEO have kids? Yes. Can the group get access to their records? Question mark. Fake question. Can the kids get access to their records? Because remember, this is a bonus with the number one, internet everywhere, right? Number two, having a lot of no. Jeez. No. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get he won't be able to get into a situation where they'll be able to convince the CEO that he's their kids, because he can't get access to any particularly useful details about them. But this is what we're going to do. He's going to get in. He's going to put in the Fade. Fade is going to get in. They're going to... Yeah. All right, he's going to get in. He's going to plug the data tap into their systems, and he's going to get out. And yeah. So this is continuation of this scene, right? We're not changing scenes. Nothing's really happened yet. We're going to... So... Fade, Oak, Chip, and Slip arrive at the office building. Is there like a coffee bar down the stairs? Is there a coffee bar down the stairs? I also kind of reckon that there's electricity and stuff in their current squat, so they're clean, and their clothes are clean, as clean as can be for a group of teenagers who've been on the run for a week, well, for 4 or 5 days, and plus a week the other side, right? So they have been on the run for quite a while. Is there a coffee bar down the stairs? Right, because a lot of officers just nowadays have like a Costa or a something down the stairs. Fake question mark. No, that's annoying. So it's just a reception downstairs. So we're not all going to go into reception. The other 3 kids are just going to like mingle about outside, right? Should we start a new scene now? I don't think enough happened in the previous one, but we are somewhere else and we're about to do something else. So scene 4, the group arrive at the building. And let's see if there's a scene alteration. Roll. 2. Yeah, there's a random event. Interrupt. Remote event. Punish. Investment. Okay, so I think that there's news articles running about President Incorporated State ISA President Clark investing more money in Buraloak secure care facilities for people infected, for children suffering from the carbon plague. Yeah. So, in world effects, this means more space to round up the kids, and a new facility is being built. Right, being built. That means kind of more targets for them to be a nuisance. Right, so that's kind of the interrupt. It's a news alert. It's a remote event. Cool. Yeah, scene 4. We should change you to a heading. Donk. Scene 3, change you to a heading. Donk. Scene 2, you should be a heading as well. Heading. Donk. Right. This should be run it before, right? So we could see interrupt scene. Now I reckon this is going to make lives a little bit more difficult, right? What did we roll before? I think we rolled a 3, right, on our scene interruption. Scene 3. Heading 2. I reckon that's going to push up the interrupt scene. Do we? Yes. Well, it's a remote scene. I don't think it changes our chaos factor much. Do we? Do I? Oh, no, it takes it up, doesn't it? Right. Now, the virtuality's on, right? I reckon the kids have a virtuality rig that makes them look. So, the ones that aren't, Fade, who's going in, makes them look kind of like golden kids. So they're golden kids and glitter kids. So they've got the rids. They're looking cool, right? So we've got Slip, Chip, and Oak right here. Charms staying at home. Looking down, keeping down the fort. That's something else I could have done with. Well, it's investment is the one that made me think about it. If it was punished or something else, maybe I could have had one of the other places be attacked. But they don't know where we are. Sugar. That's what. Actually, no. We go with the first thing we think, but now I think about it, we could have had the mob raiding the squat. Oh well, we didn't think about it, so we haven't done it. But yeah, everything around here is like super sparkly. The buildings are clean and they kind of like a hexagons everywhere, hexagon patterning, because everyone knows that hexagons are modern and cool. Adverts kind of pop out of screens and beckon everyone to come and purchase for latest of everything. There's all sorts of everyone looks like super cool. They're all in the best fashion. They're all nice and chilled, and you've got corporate dudes with the cool shades and bits of cyberware. Nothing too outrageous here. It's all kind of like fashion wear and very functional. Every now and again, a corpsec car rolls by, various different corporate security companies. So a lot of Militech, a lot of Arasaka. Who else do we have back in the day? I could go over there and get my Cyberpunk book. Should I go and get my Cyberpunk book? Oh, it is a long way. Let's go. Go on. Come with us. All the way around here. I probably want both of these. And I also want... put those there. I could do with the... Where are they? Those aren't them. Those are gazetteers. Those are... That's my really beaten and battered... what's it called? Battletech book. And that's my really old Battletech stuff. Huh, interesting. They're not there. Where do I put them? No, they're not there either. Wherever could they be? Oh my. So that's CyberGeneration of the book. Oh well. Can't see them. Oh, there they are. Duh. Oof, that was hitting me in the stomach as well. There we go. I was just looking for the Eco Front, Virtual Front, and Media Front books. Yeah. Do any of these have any more corporations in them? I can't remember. We'll probably get on one of these adventures. The Big Lie. The Gen GM. Oh yeah, jammers. We should probably get one of those. Taggers. Yo-gangers. Lookers. Lookers are cool. Anyway, one that's definitely has stuff in it is the actual Cyberpunk book. So, I'm sure there's a corporate profile page in here. I've got a whole bunch of the corporate profile books. It's just that I forever forget. What are we looking for? Programming 101. I really like the Cyberpunk 2020 system. It's such a good system. I mean, I think I quite like... I really want to get Mekton, but they don't make anything for it anymore. Zetatech, EBM. Oh, I forgot about EBM. Euro Business Machine Corporation. Microtech, ultra sophisticated mainframes and workstations. I love the fact that we're talking about mainframes and workstations in this book. It's such a ride. Merrill, Asukaga and Finch, exclusive investment and financial counseling firm. Biotechnia, Trauma Team International, Petrochem, Militech, Arasaka. I love the fact that Militech and Arasaka are the last two in the main rulebook. That's quite funny. WNS, that's World News Services. Yeah, there's all kinds of corporations and corporate people going around, all kinds of security companies, and we're going to go in. Well, Fade's going to go in. Fade has got their look on, so that's a 6+. I think that's an 8, right? I think Face Stance is... No point asking you. Why am I asking you? Face Stance, let's double check, is a There be A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. J, K, L. G. Guardians. More. That's after. A, B, C, D, F, G. H. Where's L? A, B, C, D, F, G, H. K. L. M. No. I've forgotten how the alphabet... well, I'll be honest with you. I've never really understood how the alphabet works. Goths, Guardians, Golden Kids, Glitter Kids, Lookers. Okay. L becomes before G, apparently. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No. Oh, that's because they're called Facers, not Lookers. No. Silly me. Face dancers. No, 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 no. So, face dance, empathy, yeah. So, I reckon... to convince, like, for security, the general security people, it's a 15. To convince, like, convince general people is a 15. To convince kind of people that know them, kind of at a glance, is 20, right? So they start off with a 14. So they're kind of guaranteed to pass off, right? So roll, and they've prepped. So I'm going to give them like a. I'm going to give them a bonus for the roll because they've prepped and they've been ready. They've been working on this. There's some really. Got to get some different yo gangers involved. We've got to get a whole rotating arsenal of squad members to bring in for all the right adventures. My eyes itching. Don't itch, eye. Stop itching. Stupid eye. Where are we? What was I looking for again? I can't remember. Oh, right, yeah, just damage resolution, right? Saturday night's doing things, right? Yeah. Okay, difficulties, opposed, critical success. Ow. I've hurt my finger, but I don't know how. It hurts. It's distracting. You may play one skill at a task at a time. Add your stat and skill together. Roll a d10. Add the result. This is your final. If your roll is equal to or higher than the thing, you get to success. It doesn't mention anything about modifiers, which is weird. Stat checks. Super fast combat resolution trick. I like super fast combat resolution tricks. Healing and getting better. Drugs. Doing things in the net. Net licenses. Oh wow. Class 1 user. Class 2 user. Class 3 operator. Class 4 operator. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Nets for users, nets for operators. The exception of a net for wizards. Net encounters. We're not doing net encounters. We're in the flesh. We're doing the flesh. The flesh thing is happening. So I'm going to do something that's not in the rule set, but because I can, I am. Is it that and then keep highest? KH? No. KH? No. What is it? Always worth remembering these things. Foundry, dice, keep, highest. And by dive, I meant dice. Dice modifiers. Click. Clickety click, 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 click. R, R, R. X, XO, KH. Where do you put it? Whether you use KH or short of K. So it is supposed to go at the end. Okay, just K. So I go, if we go here, we go K. There we go. 7. 7. So 7, he's got a 8 and a 6, so a 8 plus 6 is 14. Plus 7, 20 something, right? Let's keep a note of that, because I reckon if anyone wants to spot through his disguise, I'll have to beat his number and be paying attention, right? And have an opportunity to. So 7 plus 14. 21. Face total 21. Cool. So first of all, he's got to get past the matey boy on security. I reckon is that an easy roll or a medium roll? I don't know why. I'm sure 10 is easy, 15 is medium. I reckon it's medium to get past the security. Oh, new companies. Petrochem, Arasaka, Militech, EBM. Oh, no. That's one. Conag. Ooh. Conag. For Cyber Revolution. I had it a minute ago. I was just looking at them. Where'd you go? Getting cyber generated. Running CyberGen. Where be you go? No, it's back some more. Okay, right. 15 plus is average. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, they just need 1d10. And what was it? What's their stat? 8 plus 13. Okay, plus 13. Oh, there we go. 23. Smashes it. The guy. So Fade goes up. They're like, "Oh, I'm here to see my old man." They're like, "Oh," they're like, "Oh, you're not in the book." He goes around and goes, "Oh well, of course I'm not in the book. I'm his son. What? Why on earth would I be in a book? I come here all the time, you idiot." Look, because he's got his full-on rig, right? He's got his face mask done. He's got his virtuality suit. He's fully rigged to go, and he's got an ID card, right? Because he's got these 10 IDs, and his smart wig and his face, right? So he's go on through. What's the name of the we'll go do. We've not decided as to whether it's what the CEO is. CEO is a guy. CEO is a guy. So yeah, he goes up. And in order for anyone to see through his disguise, we're gonna have to beat that 21. And I reckon your average person's spot is something like. I might even have probably got a security guard in here, right? Corporate, good agent, average agent, no. Net cops, no. Average corp sec. So average corp sec has 6 plus 5, an 11, right? So that's an agent. That's a corpsec person, right? An average corpsec. Oh, right, here we go. It's the corp zoner. Average corp zoner. They've got corp zoner is way better than a goodness. Look at how awful the edge runners are. Not awareness. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're pretty good. So they start off with a 14. Corp zoners. Yeah. That sounds a bit high as well. I mean, their intelligence for the corp zoner is an 8, which is very intelligent. So I'm going to say the average kind of person in the office is like a 10. But so let's go back to here, right? Does Fade find a free console? Question mark. Fate question. Does Fade find a free console? No. Okay. Exceptional, no. So... the Office is... bring your own device. So there's no spare console, but just saying bring your own device, which means, hold on, what's Fade got? Fade has got in their personal V term. Right, so Fade's got a personal V term, so that's not actually a problem. Well, it is a problem because he wants to tap the network, right? So he's going to have to gain access to the server, I suppose, or the comms line. So the comms line will be going into the building in like the so the comms line is going to be in a comms cupboard. Is the comms cupboard defended? Is the comms cupboard defended? Defended. Secure, that's the word. Is the comms cupboard secure? Secure, question mark. A quick look, see if anyone said anything. No, we are still blissfully silent. The moments of hot dungeon slime attention are long gone. So they've got access. Is the comms cupboard secure? Let's have a look. Do. Fake question. Is the comms cupboard secure? Question mark. 25. Yes. But only a normal yes. So I reckon it's just got a key code card. So does so what's Fade got? Get a clue, Jen speak thief stuff. Okay. So yes. But Fade's going to go over to tech support, right? It goes to the tech support guys. Tech support team and starts up a conversation about the latest V-Trode game. And I reckon, and then he's going to try and steal from them. So I reckon thief stuff, IT people in the office, that's an easy roll. And it's the boss. It's the boss's kid, so I reckon there you don't have a hope in heck of suspecting them, given how good their rolls are, and I reckon robbing them of their pass is going to be an easy task. And their thief stuff is 6, and I'd say this is probably a reflex, a 7, or technique 6, 12. So that gets them above 10. Say it's a moderate. We'll say it's a moderate. Whew. I was worried there. It was looking for a moment like it was going to roll onto that one. But that's a 9, 15, 21, right? So they made a difficult roll. So thief stuff roll double L, not LE, is a 21 as well, right? So they're fully defended by their 21s. So Fade manages to they have this conversation about a game. He slips his hand, gets the pass, beeps in, plugs the data tap onto the comms cable. So this again, blend, yeah. I reckon again blend. This is going to be a technical roll. So that's an 11, and it's going to be 1d10, right? 5. So 5, tech 6, blend 4. Woohoo! Just made it. Blend roll 15. Just made it. So they get in to the room, do the tap, get out of the room, and then leave. Right? Do they get out smoothly? No. Are they intercepted on the way out of the office? Question mark. Because yeses are more likely now, and we should ask the more interesting question. The more interesting answer should be the affirmative, right? Now, I don't think, given how smooth the op's been, that they're likely to get intercepted, but you never know. They do, right? Okay, so if they get intercepted by CorpSec, right? Are they are they intercepted? Intercepted by the dad / CEO? Question mark. Let's see. 50-50. And it's not 50-50 now. No. Okay, right. So it's just CorpSec. No, just Corp Sec. So I think again it's going to be they've got to beat Fades 21, right? And we're saying that the average CorpSec goon has, just double check again, because I've forgotten. I mean, I ain't double checking. I'm saying as if I remember. Not a clue. Can't remember at all. Average CorpSec, not average agent. No, maybe average agent. Because I mean, this is again. These aren't the best of the best. This is just average front door kind of. I'm gonna have to create some more templates. I enjoyed creating templates for this. So they've got an 11 as a starting point. So they basically need to roll a 10. Watch if they roll a 10. Ooh, they didn't roll a 10. They got a 6. So, yeah, fortunately, they get intercepted, and the security. They're like, "What? I'm going back to school. Get out of my way." Standard kind of golden kid behavior, and the guy's like, "Oh, yeah, sorry, I remember now." And he gets out of their way, and they exit the building. Smooth op. Real smooth op. That was a smooth op. Smooth. What on earth is that? Smooth op. Smooth op. So smooth. The smoothest of op. So that will give them, I reckon that brings the chaos factor down, right? Scene 5. The group return to the squat and start sorting through all of the data. That's the plan. So let's scene alteration to chat. 6. Scene proceeds normally. Okay, cool. Well, I reckon that's a good place to. After a nice smooth op like that, it's time to cool a night. I think. Shall we? Or shall we see how this scene goes? Yeah. Okay. Go on. We can do it. We're not short of time. We can do this. Now, I think it's only interesting if there's definitely information on there, right? What do we think? What is there anything on here that will give us like maybe there's a table. Random cyberpunk corporate dirt. No. Random encounters? I remember there being something somewhere. Was it Cyborg? Maybe Donjon's got something. Donjon... General? No, sci-fi. Sci-fi... Come on, you. Sci-fi name generator, random generator, cyberpunk jobs, cyberpunk NPCs, corporate world problems, mech encounters. What does corporate world problems say? Corporations and okay, right. Let's roll a d10. See if we get an exciting one. Roll. Actually, from this list, whilst that's very funny, and we need to keep track of this because this is an amazing random generator. It's not exactly what we're looking for at the moment. Not exactly what we're looking for. If we go to general, is it just general fantasy? Probably. No, right, okay. Markov name generators. I love Markov name generators. They're wonderful. Case generators. What's in the Blade Runner random generator? Signature items, androids, food stalls, street shops. What's the weather like? Oh, that's probably cool. What's the weather like? Awesome. Let's see what the weather is like. Let's roll another d10. Not over here. Not over here, human. Not over here. We want to go here. Yes. This is what we want. Roll that d10. Play that funky music. Number 1. A cold thunderstorm and sleet. So there's like lightning and all sorts going on. What's on the screen? Let's see. What's on the screen? 1d10. 7. An advertisement for Instant Fix, which is an over-the-counter drug that helps for the corporate drones stay awake. So like the advert's got kind of like a corporate drone starting to nod off at their job, and then suddenly there's like an ecstatic explosion and corpsec and corporate goons come beating through the door, and they give him this instant fix, and then he's suddenly awake and he's kind of there, and all the goons run out, but the shop's still all messed up, and he's got to start tidying up. And then there's like a tagline going, "Don't fall asleep at work." Falling asleep at work is theft from the corporation. You know the scene. Mutations, alien species, cryptic messages. Anything interesting? Cryptic message. That could be fun. Strange. Punish. Game likes Punish today. It's big into Punish. Punish is for random corporate information generator. Random corporate information generator. Random business profile data generator. That's not... It's always funny when it's like... I remember using something like that when I was thinking about businesses. Random company generator. Fake information generator. No, this is not what I'm looking for. Everyone's going to look at my searches and be like, why is this person so evil? So evil. Cyborg generators. Let's just look at generators. I think it was Cyborg. Punk maker. What do you got? No, I don't want punks. I want not generate. No, punks, NPCs, missions. Oh wow! We should play some Cyborg. We should play some Cyborg soon. I've got the most of the week off, so I'm meeting up with a colleague to talk psychological safety. Oh, What a topic. I've been thinking about doing that actually at some point in the not too distant future, doing some sessions on like some worky kind of stuff. Oh look, cyborg portrait generator. That's cool. Simulated city of Psy, make a punk, simulated citizens of Psy. Oh, that's cool. City beat cop, first impression. Substandard. I don't want to talk about that. Corporate workforce, thick foreign accent, glowing optics. This is cool. Sorry, you can't see any of this. I'm too scared to show some of these random generators because you never know what it's going to come up with. Random location generators, OG rando generator. What does that do? City oracles, metros, encounters, random loot, app backlash, injuries, nanos, hadron power generator. Cool. Industry encounter tables. Because what we really want is just like a random file generator. That would just be cool. But as I've been randomly jaunting about that random generator thing, I reckon we get we find evidence that the CEO is blackmailing city officials in order to speed up the clearance of unhoused communities, right? Find evidence that the CEO is blackmailing city officials in order to speed up clearance of unhoused communities, right? So by and large, right, the folks in the city are vaguely attempting to do a good job, right? We just don't have any money, and these dudes are blackmailing them. Are they blackmailing them with? Are they blackmailing them with something legit bad? Question mark. No. Okay, right, cool. So basically this is kind of like they've been, so the what are they called again? Cobra Worth. Cobra Worth has set up a bar where they ply folks with booze and drugs and then get them to borrow lots of money at an then get them to borrow lots of money and take many secret recordings. Then threaten to reveal that they took bribes from criminals. Yeah, that feels like for one. Now, and the thing here is that whilst the objective is that we get them so kind of like busy dealing with their own noise that they're not going after their plan to expand stuff, right? So this is again, Slip is like well, this seems ideal, right? We can take this evidence, get some idiots to stream it, and that'll be really cool. If we look at Media Front, who else have we got in Media Front? So we know the Vidiots, they're main characters from the main book. Anything else in here? No, they've got lookers and taggers, right? Which are cool, but not remarkably useful. In here, so in the virtual front book, we've got networkers and V-punks. Oh, we've got V-punks. Oh yeah, V-punks is the other one. Networkers and V-punks. And in Eco Front, Beastie Boys and... What was the other one? Beastie Boys and... I forget. Let us refresh ourselves. Beastie Boys and... Have we already gone past them? We have. Beastie Boys, Beastie Boys, Beastie Boys, Beastie Boys, Beastie Boys. So Beastie Boys make the little monsters. Neo Pioneers. They kind of have an awful lot of overlap with... Eco Raiders, a lot of overlap. Though Eco Raiders are more on the kind of Hadouken sabotage of corporate property, the Pioneers are more kind of like finding the last remaining areas of greenery, right? Okay, but anyway, so we found that. So scene 5, we've got back. We probably spent a couple of days. So does anything happen? Does anything do the gangsters, do the mobsters come by to check on their property? To check. No, cool. Mobsters don't come to check on us. Mobsters do not come to check on the property. But we are going to have to go find some Vidiots, right? So we head out to the local, because I mean we're close to a mall, right? Because we found this place after going to a local mall. We go to a local, we head out to the local mall and start looking for Vidiots. Who's going? I think Slip's going. Slip. Charm? What was Charm again? Beastie. They're coming. Okay, Slip and Charm. Charm. We head out to get Vidiots. I reckon Sin is working on finding more information about Cobra. And I reckon Chip is starting to rig some... Chip's going to need to rig some... Chip is going to need to rig some... What's it called? Just double check. Yeah, cool. Nothing. We ain't got nothing. I'll tell you what I am looking forward to is my first follower on Twitch. I don't hold my breath, but one day it'll happen. It won't. But, you know. Now, why don't I go and get friends to just sign up? Well, because I'm an idiot and I don't do that kind of thing. It's not that I don't have any. Who do you think all the people are that sign up to my YouTube channel? The IRL people. Chip is going to rig some communication gear. Right. And yeah. Fade's having a rest. Oak. What's Oak gonna do? Oak's kinda Oak's gonna go to the sewer plant, right? And check out the soils and stuff. So, but slip and charm. Well, let's go. Does anything interesting happen? Question mark. Right. Let's just do this first, right? Before we bother to zoom scene to them. Does anything interesting happen? 67. Nope. Cool. Well, we could. They go find a video, and the video it's like, cool. Yeah, if you get us the stream, we will stream it for you, right? Fake question. Does anything interesting happen? 64. Nah. No. They just seem to be a retail, not retail, what property developer with some connections to local booster gangs, and so one thing I try not to do is use the kind of cyberpunk stereotypical things, or the triad of the Yakuza. Got to be like they are the go-to, the go-tos, right? We stick it to the booster gangs, stick it to that kind of stuff. Keep it in the family, right? Keep it in the cyberpunk family. We don't need to go outside of the cyberpunk family. Booster gangs and some bar and booster gangs, right? Which isn't all that weird. Chip's going to rig some communication gear. Anything weird happen? Do. Chat. Anything weird happen? Nope. Nothing weird. Nope. It's all good. And Oak's going to a sewer plant. Anything interesting happen over here? 88. No. Nope. Oak gets a good number of samples, and thinks that the place could become a really great garden with some care and consideration. Right, so that's kind of, again, and also all of these, interesting, spelled wrong, because that's what we do here. Spell it wrong every time. Yeah, okay, right, so in the next scene. I fear, because basically there's like a quick rush scene between the kind of like four of them. Maybe we should come up with a name for the video, right? For the Vidiot gang that we're dealing with. We could call them, famous gorilla. Not gorilla, gorilla. Famous gorilla news. Papers. Okay. No, that's not a guerrilla newspaper. The Canary. Guerrilla Press of the Philippines, 41 to 45. Here we go. No, wow. Okay. This is a news article. Each page of the Cebu Times what have we got going on here? This is the big three. 3 news sheets. That's not what I was looking for. Underground press in Eastern Europe. We could do that. In Australia. Oh, there we go. List of Australian underground newspapers. Wow. The Digger was an alternative magazine published in Australia between 72 and 75, established by some people. What? Oh, that sounds exciting. Frequently, when it folded, the weight of too little money, too many lawsuits, a libel lawsuit from Builders Labour Union. Oh, I'm not going to mention them. Vertigo under a pen name in which she chronicled the spontaneous sex education lessons she gave to the children. The article revealed she'd intended to give a lesson on ancient Greece, but with textbooks. Oh, that's okay, cool. So that sounds like, yeah, that's an option. Verdiggers. I like Verdiggers. Local, is it? Origins North America. Not just a useful list there. Canada, India, Italy. I like Verdigger. Verdiggers. So that's the name of idiots. The pair make contact with the diggers, who are happy to publish, to run the story over their networks. It'd be great. It'd be handy if Slip and Charm could deal with getting a broader feed, right? Cool. No, it's all good. So we managed to set up a broadcasting system. We're going to get the wizards to do the stuff, and it's going to be cool. It's all going to be good. Save. I reckon now we wrap up. We got scene 5. And I think everything ended well, right? I think the Chaos Factor comes down again. And we're ready for scene 6, which will be... or should we just go straight into it? Is there anything else we need to do, right? We've got the setup. We've got the data. Everything went well. So, scene 6 for broadcast, right? Scene 6, the broadcast. Yeah, I mean, sounds good. It's quite impressive. We've rolled a lot of rolls, and we've had no random events, so that's a thing. We made an awful lot of rolls because remember, you get a random event on a double, but no random events. We've been very, very fortunate heading to the broadcast because we've got the AV equipment set up, we've got the wizards, we've got all of it right for broadcast. We head around to the diggers. We arrive at the diggers transmitter relay with our booster and the data. So this will be all of them, right? All of them rock up. And yeah, scene alteration. Roll. Scene was altered. Okay. So I reckon it's the main transmitter, right? Did the data tap remain undiscovered? Question mark. Did the data tap remain undiscovered? No. Very no. Okay, right. So the data tap goes dark. The corporate security trace it back to the squad. Right. And is broadcast interrupted? Right, so we're there, we've handed over data, the idiots get on screen and they start doing, their reenactment of a kind of 1980s TV host and broadcaster. And I reckon with the two wizards have the system hooked up so that so let's do the wizards get the system hooked up to a major network? ? Right. Normally we do a run, but the runs aren't very exciting. I reckon it's likely, but still we've got a pretty low. Oh, we do. Yes. Now I reckon we're only likely. Yes, but the broadcast. What do they call FTC? FCC? Yes, but the FCC are already tracking the broadcast. Is the broadcast interrupted? Fake question. No, it's not. No. So the broadcast airs, and no doubt, so there's like vitro turbals popping up everywhere, and we're kind of broadcasting like the mayor's second in charge getting boozed up down at the Royal Oak Strip Bar, gentleman's club. There's the head of development and planning, a video of them down there, and all of it's being broadcast, and you can imagine that in the office of the city office, there's phones ringing off the hook. There's kind of evidence that this is all set up by Cobra, kind of checkering across the screen, kind of copies of files and data transfers, and all kind of chaos going off there. And the broadcast isn't interrupted, so I reckon that rocks up, right? So scene 7, characters head over to the sewer works. Right? Why do I hear something making noise around me? I don't know why. Characters head for the sewer works, right? And this kind of, I feel, will wrap off the situation, right? Scene 7. This pulls this down again. Scene alteration. Give it a roll. No scene alteration, right? So I reckon that this is kind of a closing scene. The characters relay the information to the residents of the plant, and the plant residents let the kids take up residence in the third floor of the main office. Right. And that's kind of where that ends. That's where getting safe, getting even. We've messed with a corporation, almost certainly made an enemy. So we should probably add that to the threads, the characters list, right? Cobra, what were they called? Cobra Worth. And yeah. So we'll probably get rid of CorpSec and replace them with... well, we won't call them CorpSec. We'll just call them Corporate Security Firm. Update. Cool. Okay. Anything seen or a threads list? Get revenge. Find somewhere to stay permanently. I think we found that, right? Donk. Update. Get revenge on CorpSec. Yeah. Okay, thread list also. Cobra Core? Cobra Worth. Cobra Worth hunting the hackers. Update. Right. Okay. And that's that. We're good. That seems like a whole thing done. Save. Cool. We're saved. We're good. Wonderful. Well, whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you had